Okay, I just heard a few things, and we are here in Old Town Albuquerque. I'm standing here in front of these steps. Now, according to the couple of local people that we talked to, this is a spot where our president, John F. Kennedy,
ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
apparently brought Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
To this spot and tried to propose to her. Okay. They also say that his wife Jacqueline Kennedy found out about it, and I guess it was like a whole big thing with the Secret Service right in front of these stairs. These are the original stairs, the original buildings, and that is some crazy stuff right there. But that's what they claim.
Do you believe it?
You know what?
Legends are legends.
The stuff that I read about John F. K, I absolutely believe it. Yes, I do. And that is one awesome story.
Okay, so this spot right here, this dirt right here on the side, is where when they had the atomic bomb. Right there. Yep, that's it right there.
Okay, this spot right here in New Mexico, we're heading from Santa Fe to Albuquerque. This is where they stage and transport vehicles for the Fat Man and Little Boy
Atomic bomb.
from the atomic bomb from the Manhattan Project.
And what is that? That is the exact spot?
This is the exact spot before it was transferred to Trinity.
No, that's the spot where they pulled the trucks over on the side of the I-25.
Yeah, that's where they transferred trucks.
Yeah, so that's it right here, and then they proceeded down I-25. History.
How? Okay, here's another piece of Albuquerque history. I'm standing in front of the Backstreet Grill, which apparently before it was named the Backstreet Grill, it was named something else, but they were there for about 100 years. And President Ronald Reagan apparently had his very first authentic tortilla.
No? Well, ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you very much for being here.
And pretty much loved it so much that he, what did he say? He said it was a fiesta in his belly. And you can't get that in Russia.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Where do you eat it at?
Right here on these bricks.
Right where you're standing.
Yes.
It's incredible.
That is pretty cool.
History, man.
I'm standing right here where Ronald Reagan stood eating authentic tortilla. Can't beat that. So, Los Pollos Hermanos was apparently ran by a kingpin who disguised himself as a businessman so he can do whatever.
What kind of kingpin? Drug kingpin?
A drug kingpin. I mean, anything, I guess, that you want, he would do it. He was really big, and apparently he was, really known in the community. And apparently another kingpin, I don't know, or who else, got rid of him and blew him up. I mean, actually, boom, blew him up. This place is now under a different name, but the Los Pollos Hermanos, is what it was. Who wants chicken?
Stay out of my territory.
Okay, we're here at the Albuquerque History Plaza. Well, it's a plaza with a lot of history, because right behind me is a St. Francis Church, which when the Rio Grande was right around here, rolling river through here, this was a key landmark that the conquistadors used to use as they navigate up the Rio Grande, or the Rio Bravo. Okay, so we're back here at the St. Francis Church. One other thing that they also said was that there was a famous conquistador who apparently was trying to avenge a family member's death, his father or something, and chased him, the killer that he thought, up the Rio Grande River. And they came here to the church behind me. And legend says that he found the killer of his father and had a sword fight here at the church.
Hello. My name is Diego Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And today, on the side of the entranceway, you can see where the saber marks hit the wall during this fight. Amazing for history. San Felipe. You see that group right there? This is what I forgot to tell you. They are on a haunted tour through Old Town Albuquerque. Apparently the history is so rich that you have Civil War battlefields, you have haunted ghosts, you have everything that you could possibly imagine happen in one entity of a town. And they have these tours that explain all the hauntedness that goes on in Old Town Albuquerque. So if you're here in Albuquerque or ever come here, make sure you check out one of those tours. Not me. So I'm standing in the middle of a gazebo in Old Town Albuquerque, where a governor who was getting married invited Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball. And this gazebo is where they dance for the first time together.
Excuse me, Mr. Pete.
Yes, ma'am.
Have the Cubans a different beat? If they have, will you teach me to chick, chick, chicky boom, chick, chicky boom?
This is pretty cool. Here's another one. Okay, we're going to be getting these all the time, but
Say my name.
Walter White, who beloved husband, father, teacher, and entrepreneur, apparently was one of the greatest scientists, and he also challenged the whole relativity thing. And the reason why this is pretty historic with the history is because he is actually in the wall.
I am the one who knocks.
Giving him a shout out. You know, he's done some good things, scientist, and
Good man, right?
hanging out with Walter White.
Good man.
Pretty cool. Apparently, yeah, they loved him. Veterans, Memorial Highway. So you know what? Just want to say hats off to them. Thank you for your service. All gave songs, some gave all, and you have my respect. Okay, we're in Gallup, New Mexico, where this is the El Rancho Hotel, which is a national landmark for this area because it's rumored from the locals here that this was a hot spot for traveling celebrities, and they would stop here overnight and then carry on the next day. The recent one, which is probably a long time ago, was they say that Marilyn Manson and Britney Spears came here and were overheard talking about having children.
Ladies and gentlemen, be afraid. Be very afraid. Straight from area code 666, please welcome the wholesome Marilyn Manson.
So I guess the slogan of Charm of Yesterday being the convenience of tomorrow holds true, because I'm telling you it now. What a world we live in. Okay, we're taking a break to stretch our legs. I'm sorry for the sound. You know, there's a lot of wind here, but we're on Navajo Land right now, and we stopped here, and apparently this is where the Battle of Milo Kunis happened here on this land. And here's some paintings, you know, with some of the natives, the conquistadors. And then you have some of the animals, I guess, that used to roam this area. And the red rock is just really beautiful here. And a lot of beautiful history here. And this is just a really majestic place to be. Now imagine, okay, Navajo Land, Geronimo fighting battles here.
We are looking for Geronimo!
Definitely Geronimo was probably here. Beautiful. Oh, little tidbit. I did learn that Geronimo is actually buried in Albuquerque. So that's another little tidbit from the locals. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So, see, you can just see the beautifulness. Now, also, okay, I know the historic land, but they also said that the Donner Party, you know, we all remember the game from school, but the Donner Party came through here on their way to where they were going. That's amazing.